In today's video, I'm a cow on a beef farm, and I have to survive 100 days. I have 3 objectives. First, sneak out and gather intel on the facilities and how I can bring this place down. Second, survive the crazy farmer that whips out new methods of killing us every single day. And third, make a grand plan to free all the cows back into the wild. Will I make it? Will I survive? Tune in to find out. No cows were harmed in the making of this video. Found myself on a field surrounded by other cows. The reality is I'm on a cow farm and the farmer produces beef. So my objective is to help all these poor cows escape. All of a sudden, I see the farmer riding up to this field on his horse. He gets off from it and leashes it to the fence. And as he walks in, he instantly starts feeding us some wheat. I even managed to pick up some carrots. This is really nice of him. But then all of a sudden, he takes out his shotgun and starts blasting. All the cows he sees die. This is insane. I have to run and hide behind some other cows. This farmer is really crazy, and as you can see, this is why I need to help all the cows escape. We can't be all slaughtered like this.
Giddy up, giddy up. That's some fine dandy quality meat I'm growing. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow, cows. You better behave. Yee-haw!
He leaves with his horse again, and it's my time to shine. I devised a plan that will help all the cows get out of this place fast. But first, I need to scout out the farm and see what things it has that could help my grand escape. And after thinking about it, I dig out a dirt block and get on a tree. If I use the tree to always get out of here and snoop around, then when he comes around to this field and I'm not here, he won't see a broken fence or something out of the ordinary. The field this farmer has is insanely big. It's also better for me as there is more space to hide in case things go south. But for now, this is a recon mission, and I cannot let him catch me or I mince meat. He'll cook me up into a pork chop. Coming up to a truck, hiding behind it, I see the farmer. He's busy doing his own thing. But this is so lucky, as if I'd come out of that truck anytime sooner, he'd spot me right away. I see him taking something from the big chest and putting it in the furnace. I wonder what it is. And he's also accessing this weird white chest. I wait for my chance as he goes away and goes inside. I then go inside myself, but opening the big chest, I'm shocked. So much beef meat. He's just treating us as livestock, and that ain't right. But the furnace is worse. He's cooking my friends. Trying to open the white chest, it looks like it's passcoded, and I cannot access it. There must be something valuable in it, so I'll have to somehow find out what the code is.
Okay, so I'm trying all the passwords I can, but none of them seem to work for some reason. Seems I'm in a pickle.
I think I got enough intel right now, so I decide to head back to the field. He wasn't leaving his house for a while now, and I didn't want to risk him going out and seeing me out in this area. And while I still had daylight, I decided to dig out a secret shelter for me in case I ever needed to hide from him.
This is going to be my base of operations. My cow plants will originate here and I'll strike when it's hot. By the time I'm done with this, it's going to be awesome.
While digging it out, I had to be careful and on the lookout in case he came by and was wandering around here. If I let the farmer see my secret base, then he'll know I'm planning something and he will try and get rid of me. But I'll save all these cows. I just need to scout out this area and get more intel on the farm and everything around it. As I finished building it, I was happy the way it turned out. I got back to the field and faked being a normal cow again. I needed another chance of going out of the cage, but it'd be too dangerous as he has not visited us yet.
Giddy up, giddy up.
But then there he comes back riding on his horse like always. I just hope he won't do anything crazy again. And it seems that he's just not giving us all wheat again. As long as he just feeds us, it's okay. But I still got my stone sword ready just in case. But then as he was feeding us, he got out of his hand a weird object. And then he threw it. I got flashed and I couldn't see or hear anything. He flash banged us so that when he started shooting, we wouldn't all scatter. And this time he had an automatic rifle. He was firing non-stop into all the cows he saw. This was so bad and I needed to save these cows fast.
Yeehaw! Now that's what I'm talking about. My meat production is going to increase this year. Okay, now you be good, cows. I don't want no funny business, or else I'll shoot you while you sleep.
After a while, he collected the meat and then left. I could not survive even a day more in this place.
This is awful. I have to step it up a notch on my escape plan. If I don't, we all might be cooked in his oven in that red barn. I have to be really quick about my wits this time.
So I did what anyone would do in my situation and got out to scout the farm again. The chest I saw the previous time was passcode locked. I need to find the passcode and see what's inside. Maybe his house will have more clues, I wonder. As he looked busy again in the red barn, I decided to sneak past and into his main house. He had a really minimalistic first floor, but on the second, he had all his crafting and workstations. And going along, I found another white chest. I tried the most random passcode 123 and it somehow worked. We got in. He must have didn't try so hard on this passcode, as no one would dare to come into his house and try it. The chest had a note, diamonds, and even 3 flashbang grenades, which would be very useful if I ever needed to escape. And the note said that the beef target this season was 50,000 and that he missed the last target by 20,000. This meant that he needed to start killing us even more. I have to make a plan for us to escape as soon as possible.
Oh no, he's coming over. Oh no, what do? I mean, I can't hide here. There's nowhere to hide on this floor. There's nowhere to hide. What do? I don't know what to do. I do have a flashbang.
But then suddenly I heard some footsteps from the stairs, and it was the farmer going up. I cannot let him see me, so I decide to use one of the stun grenades to blind him, just like he did me a while back. And he's blinded and can't see me, so I make my swift escape back into the field. He will never know who it was that was in his house, so I think we're safe for now.
Where'd you go, boy? Where you went? Come back here, you son of a gun.
And there he is, sprinting full speed back to our field. I'm sure he didn't see me, so he can't know what happened. He comes in and punches some cows out of the way, and then says that he knows one of us is misbehaving. Honestly, I don't know what he's thinking about, but this sounds bad. He must have something in plan. I go back into my base and continue mining, and also a little cow friend visits me, but I shoot away because he can't be seen with me just standing in front of my secret entrance. And when the coast is clear again, I jump over the fence and then go exploring again. But as I walk to the truck, I see him. He's walking straight to me, so I have to run away fast and hide. Luckily, he didn't see me and he walks past me. But what is he doing? What I see shocks me, as this guy is placing CCTV cameras on each barn. He's beefing up the security. Since that time I used a flashbang on him at his own house, he maybe thinks it's a burglar, so he doesn't know that it's his own cows that did it. But these cameras are going to be really bad to walk past now. I have to be really careful. As he finishes and makes his way back, I circle around him, opposite the truck. These cameras are gonna make my way back tricky, but I go back into the red shed and try my luck with the passcoded chest. But no matter what I type, I can't seem to open it. He is using a hard lock on this thing.
Come on, what's the pass lock? It can't be that difficult. I have to guess it soon.
What you doing there, boy?
But then suddenly I hear a voice. He actually caught me in the act. I have to just act as a cow, or else he find out that I'm not like the rest of them. Like I'm super smart and I'm trying to overthrow the farmer himself.
I knew all this ruckus wasn't my imagination. I ain't even been drinking that hard. The ex-liquor ain't hitting it no more for me. And I was right and bright as a day. You boy, a smart one, eh? Well, I just got the place for the likes of you.
He takes out some weed from his hand and makes me follow him. I cannot follow him because I'm supposed to be a cow. I have to act it so he won't find out about me. But then he comes up to his house and he punches me and I fall into an iron cage. This is super bad. I don't have a way out of here and my stone tools won't help me break these iron blocks.
I don't like my meat when it's stressed, so you calm down. or you'll ruin your taste. Meat's supposed to be nice and tender, and I'll cook you right, boy. Believe me, I will.
Oh no, this is so bad. What do I do? I'm stuck in a prison cell below his house. My plan is about to fail. I need to think of something very quickly before time runs out.
I try to reach the window by placing dirt, but then I hear the trap doors open. He pushes in another cow. Must have been caught outside of the cage too. We are next in line to be mince meat if I don't get out of here.
Yeah, this is a good chunk. I'll see you later, boys.
From the window, I watch him tend some chickens. This guy is ruthless, just feeding and looking after the animals and then using a shotgun to blast them into pieces. He's insane. I got up again, but as I was breaking the iron bars, he came back. I quickly destroyed any evidence of my escape and then he started talking.
Okay, time to punish one of y'all. Which one of you is that bad cow? Is that you? Well, listen here, I'll make a statement out of you.
But somehow he got me and the other cow mixed. He thought the other cow was the one that escaped.
Now listen here, cow. I don't take kindly to no cows walking around like they're free. You need to be in your enclosure like you're supposed to. Take that.
And then he shouted. That could have been me. Luckily he spares me for this moment. I just throw some chicken eggs out of anger. But then he kills the little chicks. This is ruthless. He places a ladder, gets out and closes the trap door. I think it's my chance to escape now, but then he quickly returns and destroys it. I was so close to an easy escape. I guess he's not as dumb as he looks. But as he's gone again, it's my time to shine. I quickly placed the dirt blocks and also the ladder pieces he didn't pick up and start breaking the iron cage. But as I open it, a dog stares at me. It must be one of the guard dogs. I just don't move and hope it goes away, which eventually it does. So then I get out and finally make my break to the field. He won't find me in all the cows that look the same. But I nearly forget about the cameras. I have to wait out a perfect moment when it's not looking and sneak past it. The farmer is also in the red barn, which is really bad. But luckily I managed to get through and then meet my next obstacle. I need to get past 3 security cameras on the other 2 smaller barns. This is impossible since they cover 100% of the road at all times between them. So I think of going around the back of the barns, bet he didn't think of placing the cameras here. And as I'm back on my nice and peaceful field, at least wherever the farmer isn't here blasting us, I get back to my base and mine a little bit. And after a while, I jump out using the tree. This time I'll have to go even deeper into his house. He must have some type of clue to the password for that chest in the red barn.
Ah, perfect. A spider half my size. And there we go.
The sun is already setting down a bit, so I decide to wait under a hidden tree. This time I'm going into his house while he's asleep, so it's a lot safer than getting caught by him again. He goes into his house and back out way too many times when it's daytime. And as nighttime hits, it's my time to shine. I creep up to the 2nd floor and I've been caught nearly here, so I have to be really careful. And going to the 3rd floor, I see him sleeping in his bed. It's massive, but I notice he has a chest on the side. And quietly, without trying to wake him up, I go in and find a diary. While reading it, I learned that his favorite number is 1337 and that he's got big plans to be the biggest beef producer in the country. This is really bad news for us, as I placed the diary back in his personal chest and let him sleep. Running back outside, I learned that it's really dangerous here. He's a maniac and we have to get out of here. It's already morning and I've been in his house sneaking around a bit too much. Dodging the camera, I go inside, and using the passcode I get the chest open, and inside is a jackpot, dynamite and TNT. There's enough to blow up this whole place, but I have to use it strategically so that I can help the cows escape, as well as stop the farmer from coming us in the wild.
Oh no, I don't have a lot of health. This is really dangerous. This is too dangerous. There we go. That's it.
I go back inside the secret base and craft myself a diamond sword, pickaxe, and a shovel, the tools necessary for my escape. And then while the coast is clear, I jump over the fence and quickly start collecting wheat from the field nearby. The farmer has a ton of raw meat in the barn I can cook and eat, but that would be cannibalism. Bread is the only thing I'm allowed to eat as a cow, and luckily there's a big field here for that. I'm a smart cow, so to hide my tracks I also plant all the seeds back, so when he does come by this place, the seeds will hopefully have grown to their full size. And he will never know I was here stealing his crops.
He won't even know I was here because they'll all grow back in no time. And also I've just got a lot of bread and this will be great food for me.
And back at my base, I see a small bat flying around. I guess that since he knows my base, he's now my partner in crime. So I go in to craft the bread and finally some food to heal myself. This was tough and my hunger bar was really low this whole time. Luckily, this bread will help me a lot now. As it also hits nighttime, I guess the farmer is sleeping now, so I decide to go inside the base and start mining again. With the diamond tools, it doesn't take me too long to find iron, coal, and then more iron. Diamond tools break blocks way faster, so I can get more work done in the night. And going out of this massive mining shaft I already made, I start smelting the iron ore to craft myself at least some protection. This time I'm done waiting, so I have to go straight for the kill. I bet I can withstand a lot more shots he fires at me now with this good iron armor. Already feeling a lot more protected, I go out into the field, but unfortunately it's already morning, so I cannot leave this place. The farmer tends to us early in the day, and it'd be too dangerous. If he ever saw me out of here again, he might shoot me on sight. And as I wait, here he comes strolling in on his horse again. I hope he won't do anything crazy this time, but it turns out he's actually breaking the fence blocks. And then he takes out some wheat and makes us follow him. I have to blend in with the herd, so I follow him to wherever he's leading us. It looks like he's leading us to the gates for the big wheat field. I hope he's just giving us more space to walk around and not planning something crazy. But as we turn the corner, it seems he's leading us directly to the place where I destroyed his crops, and they haven't grown yet. This is really bad. He definitely noticed it. I get away from the herd as I know what's going to happen, and yep, he takes out his shotgun and fires a shot in the air.
That was a warning shot. Now you better tell me quick, spill the beans. Who took my wheat? You ain't supposed to steal from me. I own y'all, and you're gonna be my meat on my dinner plate.
But then he takes out a minigun. This is insane. It's complete slaughter. He's really angry that I took his weed.
Yeehaw! What a nice young day. Ain't that right, cows? I hope you're running for your life, 'cause you need to if you want to survive in this place. My mom always said that one day would come when I would have some fun in my life. Well, it finally came. Mother Tyrese would be proud of me. She said I wouldn't amount to nothing. Well, look at me now. That minigun do be banging though.
I barely survived this mayhem. Since he cooled down, he went to the gates, and it seems he's blocking us in with a wall. He doesn't want us to escape this field. I hope that we paid enough for the weed, and that he won't do anything crazy like this ever again.
What you staring at? These cows will never touch my weed again. I said never. They will never leave this place also. Don't look at me, boy. Now all you daddy cows, you will stay here until I say you can't stay here. You hear?
I then later consider my surroundings, and he has a perfect view from his window onto this field and all the cows here. He must be really paranoid and is going to watch our every move to see if anything weird is happening. I get closer to the house and over the fence. Since he's done with his tantrum, I feel this is my time to finally use my iron armor and weapons. It's time to take revenge. But opening the door, there are a lot of dogs. One of them starts chasing me, so I have to run for my life. I cannot believe he not only put up security cameras everywhere, but also has guarded dogs now inside of his house. Returning back to the herd, I have to think of a new strategy to get rid of the farmer, and I have my TNT and dynamite. So I'm making up a brand new plan and decide to dig out a small hiding place behind a tree. The farmer isn't supposed to see it from his house windows, so I should be safe. The wheat field is also massive, and that means there's a low chance that he'll even see my big entrance to the tunnel.
This is a perfect spot under the tree, not in the line of sight of the farmhouse. And he'll never know that I have a secret hideout here. My base of operations has been upgraded to a different field. And I feel like the day of reckoning is really close. After he killed us like that, I will not let him go.
Mining through to a cave, I now have one objective: get better gear. And with that in mind, I mine everything I see. Redstone can be used to link my TNT traps. Iron to craft myself better weapons and gear. I need a lot of iron because I saw a weapons crafting table back at his house. I can use to craft myself some guns and weapons.
Yes, this is perfect. I need a lot of iron. A lot of iron and a lot of redstone. If you guys didn't notice, at his base, he has an iron crafting gun machine. And this redstone I can use with my TNT traps. That way, he will never get the upper hand on me. Oh, that's a creeper, that's a creeper. Why does he have dynamite around him? Oh no, I have to get rid of him. He can one-shot me. I'm so low on health. I only have 5 hearts. He can literally one-shot. Oh, another one. No, please don't blow. Oh, yes. Yes, I survived that.
Being so close is so nerve-wracking for me because as a cow I only have 5 hearts and iron armor won't protect me against fire damage, so if I get caught up on it, then I'm practically done for. But lucky for me, I managed to find a bunch of diamonds. I'm sure with all the time I'm spending in this cave that he won't notice me missing, and after all, I'm just one single cow. From the looks of it, when he caged me under his house in that iron room, he didn't even recognize that it was me who was caught out of my cage. So he has no clue how to separate me from other cows.
I'm actually on a perfect ground level for diamonds. I can craft an armor set and also some tools. And they will certainly be enough to destroy this farm and this farmer as well. Oh, also cannot forget about the gold. The gold is also really useful if I ever need extra materials, and it's also pretty rich.
And after a while, I think I got enough materials for my next move. It's time to get out of this cave. I go out into the field and check for the blocked gate. Yep, it's still there. And then I go back to my hideout and craft a bunch of furnaces. It's time to smelt my iron ore and craft a whole new upgrade. The dogs won't be a problem for me next time I get the chance.
Okay, so I just have to craft all the iron and gold that I found and also craft my diamond armor set. I only managed to get 21 diamonds, but it should be enough for a full armor set. And yes, so I hope it does give me enough protection. As you know, cows only have 5 hearts. I only have 5 hearts of health. So I really need this diamond armor, and it does look insane. I feel a lot stronger now.
And on the next day, I'm all armored up and ready for the battle. I go and see what the herd is doing. Weirdly, I don't see the farmer anywhere near the field, and usually he's already here by this time of the day to feed us, weed, and take care of us and stuff like that.
I wonder where he could be. I mean, all the cows are here and we're all okay. He didn't come by this morning. I don't think he fed us or petted us. Maybe, oh, what is that? Why is there so many cows around his house? Here, let me check it out. I don't know what so many cows are doing there. It's so strange.
So I go to the front of the house and see a bunch of my fellow cows have also gathered there. Maybe the farmer isn't here and we can make our move right now, but as I think that, the farmer suddenly appears on the roof. He builds up and I'm wondering what he's doing. He goes up to the small ledge of the house, which is super weird. But then he takes out a bazooka. I see he's taking his meat production measures a lot more serious. He starts blasting the rockets into the cows. With amazing luck, he started from the other side of the field, and I noticed he moves up with each shot to my side. So I switch up to try to dodge his rockets as best as I can.
I have to save them. I have to save them quickly. Oh no, he just keeps on going. I have to get out of here. I have to leave this place. I have to get to my base and make my plan now.
And as I'm running away to the herd on the other side of the field, I see him blasting rockets at me. He must be wondering why a single cow is running away. But this guy is complete bonkers. With his methods of farming, he has no limit. He doesn't know what's normal and what's not. He uses shotguns, rocket, grenades, everything to kill us. He also loves guns so much, he brings out a new and more deadlier type every single day. But luckily, I don't know how I survived this massacre. I start placing the TNT around the cage, as it seems there isn't any more time left trying to outwit and outsmart the farmer. I have to get these cows out of here alive, and right now, or they won't survive another night with this crazy farmer.
Okay, calm down. So I just have to go as planned, just as planned. More TNT right here, and also a little bit right here, just across the fence. The fence will blow up and we will all escape. Everything will go to plan. Nothing to worry about. There is completely nothing to worry about. Everything is going to be okay. My fellow brethren cows, I will save all of us. Please just believe in me.
As I place all the TNT blocks, my plan is complete, but I still have to deal with the farmer somehow, because if the gates just blow up and we all start running, he has enough equipment to mow us all down in one go. My heart is racing at this moment, but I see that he's moving up to the second herd now. I come in and try to blend in to see what he has in store, and maybe try and sneak attack on him when he doesn't expect it. But for that, I need to grab his attention away from the herd. He throws another flashbang, blinding us all, and then I see that he took out a literal grenade launcher. His weapons are getting creative. How is he even allowed to own these things which are super illegal?
Yeehaw!
I decide, and now is my chance, and I use my final stun grenade on him. I throw it at him, and while he's blinded, I make my break to the TNT I placed earlier. I throw the dynamite sticks, and it starts a large explosion chain. But unfortunately, the other half of the TNT wall didn't explode, so I have to use my every last bit of dynamite on it. I was hoping I'd fight the farmer with this dynamite, but saving the cows is more important. And as we're all running away, I whip out my diamond sword and sneak in from behind him. He's too busy shooting my fellow cows, so he doesn't see me. I start fighting him, but he fires a lot of shots at me.
Stop. Yes, we won.
I nearly died from this battle, but he wasn't wearing any armor. Maybe he wasn't expecting a cow uprising on his farm. But that's what you get when you treat your cows like a firing range. He totally went bonkers by the end of this mission. The destruction was catastrophic, but our goal was complete. I managed to survive 100 days as a cow and free my brothers from this madhouse. The farmer had every weapon at his disposal, but I used my sneak tactics and gathered enough intel to overthrow the big farm. If you made it this far into the video, then drop a sub down below. It will really help out my channel. And if you want a part 2 where I survive 200 days as a free cow now and decide to build my own empire, then go ahead and leave a comment showing me your interest. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.